Hey.
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 Hello!
What's up?
Did I come close enough to hitting you? That time I can do it again.
No,
Hello!
that's good. That's good. Don't need that.
You sure?
Happy.
I think it's very needed.
Happy New Year. Not Happy New Year yet. I guess it's Happy post-Christmas, pre-New Year season.
New Year.
I'm Judge James.
I'm Judge Evie.
Looks like Greg's on.
Hey,
What's
Greg.
And welcome to Living for Crits. We're here for a special post-Disney experience. For those who didn't know, our family was at Disney World last week for the entirety of the week. Hence the new swag. I still can't get right where my hands are. New swag. I got my Haunted Mansion hat, which I think is fitting for DCC funnels. Welcome, foolish mortals. And obviously, I got my Pirates of the Caribbean here going on. So
I got something. I got this hoodie, and it's my hair. Oh, that's the wrong side. Oh, can you? Okay, I'm just gonna. I got this hoodie.
why you have a British accent all of a sudden?
I don't know. And then wait, can I show my bag off?
Sure.
I'm just showing
Your
everything.
phone case, what you should show off.
Well, I show both. This is my new bag. It's Star Wars. Look, it's. Oh, that's not.
I think if there was one thing to show off, one image of what last week was. I think this is the image, essentially,
This is my new phone case.
featuring the child, or the asset, as it's supposed to be called,
Child.
or as everyone else in the known world calls it,
It's Baby Yoda. Where's
We
your
actually
t-shirt at?
just finished watching earlier today, episode 8 of The Mandalorian, and then we went and rewatched episodes 1 through 4 of The Mandalorian after we're watching Rogue One. We were really, at least me and Cooper, the 9-year-old, are like deep down into the Star Wars, path, which is kind of easy to do after last week. So, at Star Wars last week, we had, Galaxy's Edge, which is amazing, an amazing section of Hollywood studios. We rode Rise of the Resistance, which was really hard to get onto, but we did it. Rode Smuggler's Run, which is the Millennium Falcon simulator, essentially. We had drinks at Oga's Cantina.
Got the blue milk.
And the blue milk, right?
I did.
What was your favorite part of last week's?
This last week or just the entire thing?
The entire trip.
Oh,
Mine was
going on Rise of the Resistance. This is the best thing.
It was awesome.
It was it's not a ride. It's an experience.
As to Judge Sean's comment, it makes me crave playing Star Wars. Speaking of playing Star Wars, so today I was digging through my Edge of the Empire stuff because, again, Star Warsing and all that stuff. And I found Judge Evie's, she played in that, and she played as Lowrick.
Oh my gosh.
And we found her character sheet notes, including images
No.
from Judge Evie, our game 3 years ago, because it was November and December of
artwork.
2016. Lowrick the Wookiee. I don't know what this was. Lowrick
Wait,
trying to
let me
be
see.
a rug and
What?
explaining why he was trying to be a rug.
What?
It was you.
Ow, what is this?
Lowrick the Wookiee.
Oh, those insides. Oh, it's
Got some
Jeff.
comments here. Greg has mentioned with the Demon. We did do some Disney with the Demon Lord because I brought the Shadow of the Demon Lord with me and finished reading the core book for that. Quite a good book. We're gonna do a session 0 and an adventure for that next Saturday morning.
Oh,
So I'll
we
be
are?
playing. No, I will. You won't.
Oh, with who?
Some people online with a game I got going called Coffee and the Demon Lord. Or Coffee of the Demon Lord, which is a Saturday morning, early 7 a.m. game we're going to try doing. And that should be a good time. But yeah, I tell you what, if about a week had gone by between setting up the Shadow of the Demon Lord campaign into Disney World, I probably would be running an Edge of the Empire campaign on Saturday mornings right now instead of Shadow of the Demon Lord. I I know, crazy. just because I'm just deep in the Star Wars mood. I plan on spending much of New Year's Eve listening to the music from Oga's Cantina, which you can listen to here.
Straight vibing. You've been chilling. I've just been chilling.
Here's the. This is, I just posted in the chat. This is the playlist for Oga's Cantina at Disney World, and then I will be also playing Star Wars X-Wing miniatures, maybe with Cooper.
We're gonna be chilling. We're straight vibing.
You guys are
gonna be chilling. It's gonna be chilling. We're straight vibing. Straight vibing.
Whatever that means.
I don't know what it means either.
So Judge Sean said that it's making him crave playing Star Wars. The Mandalorian is. I think I repeated that already. I'm gonna say it again.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Coffee will be required. Coffee's always required.
And Rob is saying Rogue One is his favorite Star Wars movie. It is one of mine as well. Eh? Why?
I like The Force Awakens is like the best one.
The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
It's because it's like your generation's Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
Whereas my generation's Star Wars movie was the
Empire
Ewok
Strikes
Adventure.
Back is also good. The Christmas special, that's my favorite Star Wars movie. Happy Life Day, guys. Woo!
Life Day was last week. So why don't we talk about some Disney stuff here? We thought we'd talk about
Disney stuff.
We'd talk about movies, Disney movies.
Hey, you forgot something.
What? Oh yeah, Judge Evie presides.
Someone had 2 weeks to send pictures. Not pictures. Someone had 2 weeks to send questions.
No questions.
That's someone. That's you guys. Guess who failed their mission was you guys.
I don't say. Oh well.
Shameful. You're getting shunned.
While I'm being shunned here by Judge Evie.
Yeah, shunned.
Who shuns all of you each week by not preparing for the show.
I prepared. I brought a movie in. And my bag. And I put a Disney hoodie on.
We thought what we would do this week is talk about Disney movies that are great for fantasy role-playing. Like what movies that do inspiration for fantasy RPGs. Because you can't say every Disney movie. Because, I mean, Toy Story, I guess you want to go plotline maybe. But, I don't know. We picked a few to talk about. And whatnot. And I think the number one Disney movie to talk about here is Your Hunter from the Future.
That's a Disney movie?
This is a little known Disney movie that's out there, right? With Reb Brown. Reb Brown is the biggest Disney princess. I don't know. All right, so Your Hunter from the Future is not a Disney movie.
I model everything.
I'm sorry. It's not. I just thought I'd break that out. We did bring Blu-rays out here to talk about 3 of them. So let's.
Wait, why did you bring this out?
Just as a joke, just as humor.
It's a joke?
Yeah, I'm gonna. All right, my first pick of Disney movies. I'll do one, then you do one, then I'll do one. Okay.
Okay, I have 2, but one of them I couldn't find.
All right.
Just in my.
I'm gonna go with Tangled.
Oh, I love that movie.
Now, Tangled. If you've not seen this, is the tale of Rapunzel. If you haven't
seen it, you have a problem.
Which essentially, not too many spoilers, but it's about a cleric stuck in a tower who teams up with a thief and a warrior horse, and they have to do stuff in a fantasy setting.
Rapunzel's a cleric?
Well, her hair heals, right?
Oh yeah.
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 So there you go. Rapunzel's a cleric who has frying pan stats D7 damage.
Oh, it needs more than that. It knocks guys out.
A D7 damage, and it crits 1 crit table higher than the character's level would allow typically.
It crits on every single roll.
What do you think? That's pretty cool. But it is a bludgeoning weapon, so she must be a lawful cleric, I guess. But I like Tangled. I think Tangled's it's a good movie for I guess like I was in a session 0 or a funnel, but a first level adventure. Cleric stuck in the tower, party meets, has to get her out of the tower, and they fight a villain who essentially is the cleric's caregiver. So you could do this from a couple directions. I think theming And the setting wise, this fits really well in any fantasy RPG, though.
Yeah.
I think what's a shame is that the Tangled section of Disney Park at Magic Kingdom is essentially the bathrooms.
Not essentially, just is.
It is the bathrooms.
It's the bathrooms.
That's
so sad. Like, it's such a good movie. And it gets the bathrooms.
Rob is saying Return from Witch Mountain, which I've never seen. In 78, I wasn't born yet.
Oh, neither was I.
I know. What's your pick for a good Disney movie?
You could so do Frozen.
How? Walk me through how.
Okay, we got the wizard. Got the wizard.
Okay. Who's the villain in the first movie?
What? The villain's Hans.
No, you know what? The most that being an adventure is if it was an adventure, we'd be trying to get. She is not part of the party. She is an important NPC. So I'm going to be with you on this, but the party is down here.
Yeah.
She's
not the villain,
She's
though.
not in the party.
No, Hans is the villain.
It's a pretty crappy villain, though. He has no powers, really.
He doesn't. But anyway, we have I mean, this is just random people.
So how would you come up with stats for Elsa?
For Elsa, she'd be a wizard.
Okay. But
Then she'd have
where would she
ice
all these
magic.
How would you make the ice magic?
You could do magic missile of ice.
Okay, just some reskinning.
Yeah, I could reskin stuff.
So what classes would these four be?
I have no idea.
Come on, think about it.
Okay, wait.
What class is Anna?
Anna.
Well,
she's not a warrior. She could be no, wait. Olaf could be a dwarf.
Okay, so Olaf's a dwarf.
Right?
All right, what's Anna?
I don't know what Anna would be.
What's Sven?
Sven's a warrior.
What's Kristoff?
What do you say Kristoff is?
I don't know. I think zero level character.
Oh, well,
Zero level
that
character.
was an option.
Halfling.
Oh, I know that was an option.
Occupations would be noble,
Ice worker.
raised by trolls.
No, but he's the ice farmer.
and trusty steed and halfling. So
he's
Frozen.
the ice farmer, though.
And then 10th level ice wizard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The second movie's better to do that off of, but
this is a good solo adventure for DCC.
Oh my god, I love that movie too.
Brave. The story about a warrior who has a high agility but a preference for missile weapons. So I think Brave is a great example of that warrior character in your game. Maybe you have a character who has a 10 strength, 11, 12 strength, but an 18 agility. What can you do with that? You can be Merida from Brave.
Or as how I used to say it, Murda.
Murda. This is a weird one because this isn't really. I think the idea of Scotland and medieval times works well with this, but is this really is there an adventure in this movie?
Not really. Girl saving her mom that she turned into a bear. I mean,
maybe a disease that turns everyone into bears. Maybe everyone becomes a bear.
Yeah, and you have to. Everyone starts off as a bear, and you got to figure out how to unbearify yourself.
Oh gosh, that was terrible.
What?
Unbearify? Mulan is prime, according to Rob there.
Oh, Mulan is pretty good. Okay, I have another one.
Okay.
It's in my head.
All right.
You could so do the Hunchback.
Okay, how?
Okay, so.
We're talking Hunchback the movie or Hunchback the musical where it ends in a TPK?
The musical.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. No, you could do the ending scene where it's everyone has to go save Esmeralda.
Merida.
What?
You said Meralda.
I said Esmeralda.
You said Melda, which means poop in French.
No, I said Esmeralda. Okay, anyway.
Brave would be a whole different movie if it was based on a woman whose name was poop in French.
You could do Esmeralda, everyone's gotta go save her, and or you could do it as you're against them. You could be the guard people. You could be no, Quasimodo, get out of here. And he's I gotta go save my lady, and he's no.
What What about Zootopia as an all-manimal game after an apocalypse? Zootopia, a Mutant Crawl Classics adventure with all manimals, but in a more modern setting.
Isn't Zootopia already modern?
Brave poop ASMR. Oh, I like it.
Oh, I don't know what ASMR is even going to be.
I got one. I think I may have already done it before, too. I'm going to do it again if I did.
Oh, I think you did.
Did I?
Maybe? Why is that it? That's terrible.
All right, then I'll do this one.
Oh, and I'll do this.
It's not time yet for that. I don't know. Any comments from the audience? Thoughts on what would be a good how we could take on these movies and transform them, and what we could pull from them and take from them. We're not going to do a whole.
Take from them.
It's not be a long episode, I don't think.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Wait. We should explain how to take movies to an 8th grader. We haven't done this in a while. Oh, wait.
What?
We have to explain the movies to an 8th grader. Remember we used to do this like all the time?
Okay.
Okay.
We haven't done it in a while, and I'm happy we haven't done this in a while.
Hi.
Hi.
Why is this the one I
Help me cut the choice meats.
What? No, you have to go retrieve the golden medallion around the neck.
Help me cut the choice meats.
What?
The blood of my enemies the blood of your enemies makes you stronger.
Captain America's in this. What the heck?
Well, not that Captain America. It's a different Captain America.
The mightiest warrior of his era, but his own past and true identity are shrouded. Shrouded.
So
in the midst of
Greg
his
says
time.
Neverland is a good setting if you leave out Peter.
No, you can't leave out Peter.
And maybe some of the racist Native American tropes that are in there, or whatever. We did that ride. That movie did not hold up well. Like, the ride doesn't hold up well.
Great movie.
Yeah, but like,
I was scared to death of Peter Pan. I was so scared.
Conversation for when you're older.
I have a poster of him in my room and I would hide it in the corner because I was scared of it.
My favorite take on Neverland, honestly, is the movie Pan with Robin Williams. Because I think I want to see good stats for Rufio.
I like the movie.
Remember Rufio?
Hook. What?
Rufio.
No.
Rufio.
Remember the movie Hook?
What did I say?
Pan.
Oh, was it Hook? Oh, it was Hook, not Pan.
Yeah, I was
I'm
so
sorry.
confused.
I'm mixing it up. Hook, not Pan. My
The
bad.
movie was great.
Okay. Why did I call it Pan?
The only thing
No,
I
agree. Hook is awesome.
I literally only remember that movie about how they locked a guy in a thing and then had all these bugs eat him alive.
I just remember how, like... that movie?
Yeah, they locked him in a thing and he's like, no, and they're like, let the scorpions in. He's like, no, I'm gonna die in the cave.
That was in Hook?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you thinking of the Mummy?
No, this is Hook.
All right, Pirates of the Caribbean. Sean says it would obviously be a great RPG. There's actually a thread right now, a comment string, a post on the DCC RPG Facebook page, DCC RPG Rocks, about pirate adventures for DCC.
Comment string?
Yeah, like there's a
Conversation?
post. Conversation, whatever.
No, it's a comment string.
Whatever.
It's got a comment. Can I have a comment string with someone? Okay. No,
And
let me back.
I thought that Tower of the Black Pearl is a good adventure. So you could just take a pirate ship, and then Tower of the Black Pearl is a good adventure, and so is was it Creep Scrag Creep is on a pirate ship. So yeah, I love throwing some pirates feels into my games.
Why does he win?
Because he does. Because it's a really good. Because Pirates of the Caribbean, he called it, and that's pretty much like one of the perfect movies.
This is the tale, Captain Jack Sparrow.
Pirates so brave on the seven seas. All right.
Jam sesh with us.
I think we're gonna wrap things here. It's 9:21. Do we have a plan for next Sunday yet?
Ew, I have school this week.
We did want to. There is a possibility. I know that there was a conversation. Not that this group here watching right now may want to see it, but if I can get a couple more episodes in a month, I could. I guess there's some kind of like Twitch affiliate thing out there. I have no idea what that means, but my wife and I were talking about doing a vegetarian episode, a vegetarian show called
your Meatless Mondays?
Called Meatless Mondays.
That's basic though.
I don't know, but it'd be fun just on Mondays, jump in on here, you know.
What are you gonna do? Just be like, so we ate seitan tonight.
No.
Seitan with vegetables, meatless, and it's Monday. What'd you do?
Pull up Sean's Road Crew shout out while I talk, because Sean's Road Crew shout out.
Is that a Road Crew shout out?
Yeah, I don't have it in the show notes.
The Rochester, Minnesota one?
It's D6 Games, right?
D6 Games, Rochester, Minnesota, 6 p.m.
There you go, on Mondays.
There
you go.
Watch Meatless Mondays while
you're at the game. He won't be able to watch Meatless Mondays.
No. It's
we thought it'd be a fun thing.
No.
There's already in a DCC RPG vegan page on Facebook.
Why?
Because there is a lot of vegetarian DCC gamers.
Then you gotta be like, guys, let's stop the game.
It's time to watch Meatless Mondays. I have to get a date for.
What is that?
You know who does this? The dates. Rob is Mike. We gotta get Mike.
What's that?
Get a date for the Delaware Valley Savages. He put DWS.
That's what I thought it was, but I was like,
it was just like really.
Is that a ring company? Right? Like in the mall, it's like
he meant DVS. Vegetarian. Sean says vegetarian DCC judges eat characters. That's right.
Oh, that's why they want TPKs all the time. It's like more bodies for us.
Anyway, maybe we won't do Meatless Mondays then.
No, you can do this.
Because apparently it's not a good idea.
Stop locking me in the
Look at that. You're locked in. You can't move. Look, I cleared some space behind my head for Shadow the Demon Lord already.
Really? Where?
It's gonna go in here.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go like right there.
No, it's gonna go right in there.
Lit.
So, anywho, we're gonna wrap things here. Let's do our outro ASMR, and I'm just gonna say brave.
I can.
Just do it.
What's the giant pool of ranch?
Just do it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Giant pool of ranch. Did you say America?
No.
America.
I didn't say it. Murder.
Good night, everybody.